Hi, are you here in Istanbul for 3 days? We're going to show you some things that you must see.
Welcome to Istanbul, Turkey, where East meets West and history whispers through every street. In this video, we'll explore the best of Istanbul in just 3 unforgettable days. On day 1, we'll spend the day in Sultanahmet, exploring Hippodrome, Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and the Basilica Cistern. Then on day 2, both these places will take a few hours each. So in the morning, we'll go to Topkapi Palace, and in the afternoon, Dolmabahçe Palace. On day 3, we'll explore the Asian side. We'll take a ferry ride from Eminönü to Kadıköy. Then we'll spend some time in Kadıköy and head up to Üsküdar to Çamlıca Hill and Çamlıca Mosque. So let's get started. Day 1. Ancient Wonders of the Old City. We begin at the Hippodrome of Constantinople, once the bustling social hub of the Byzantine Empire. Built in the 3rd century AD, this grand oval arena could hold up to 100,000 spectators who gathered to watch thrilling chariot races and imperial ceremonies. Though only fragments of the original structure remain, you can still see the obelisk of Theodosius, brought from Egypt over 3,500 years ago, the serpent column, a trophy from ancient Greece, and the walled obelisk, a silent sentinel to centuries past.
Quite a difference.
I just wanted to ask.
So we're in the Hippodrome area, and we're looking at the different monuments. That one behind me is the youngest one by the Germans, and in the forward here is the obelisk that's 3,000 years old. That fountain back there behind me is only about 150 years old. So you can see the expanse area of this Hippodrome area. The Hippodrome is below these streets. They covered it up.
They all face always like back. Okay. I mean, today we have that much technology. We have a chance to find some And then the second station, remember Theodosius, Emperor Theodosius, he brought here, he erected here. For memory of that war. And this shape, if we have a chance, Greek. Yesterday we talked 300 Spartan.
Yes. Standing here, it's easy to imagine the thunder of hooves, the roar of the crowd, and the glory of Constantinople in its heyday. Just across from the Hippodrome is the majestic Blue Mosque, or Sultan Ahmed Mosque, an architectural masterpiece commissioned by Sultan Ahmed I in the early 17th century. Its nickname comes from the over 20,000 hand-painted blue Iznik tiles that adorn its interior walls, creating a heavenly ambiance of light and color. The mosque features 6 towering minarets, a rare design choice at the time, rivaling even the Great Mosque of Mecca. As you step inside, you're enveloped by intricate arabesques, high domes, and quiet reverence. Despite being a major tourist attraction, it remains an active place of worship, blending spirituality and artistry in one breathtaking space.
As you see the blue circle over there, the God name, Allah.
Allah.
And then, Prophet name, Muhammad. After Muhammad died, of course, Islamic State, they needed one more leader. They choose Abu Bakr, Omar, Osman, Ali are these all leaders. Ali married with the Muhammad daughter. Ali at the same time the cousin of Muhammad, and Muhammad had 2 grandsons, Hussein and Hassan. They die very early, young. I mean the 10th. And then Islam divided 2 parts. Today, the Persians, I mean the Iran, Shia, Turks, Sunni. we are Sunni. We are not divided like Christianity, Catholic and Orthodox. We all, believe the same God. We all pray the same style. We believe the Quran. If you ask me what's the difference between the Shia and the Sunni, I can say that briefly, these all leaders equal. I cannot say that Omar is better than the Osman. We told you yesterday, we don't know who is the best Muslim. But Ali, part of the Muhammad family, because of that, they supported Ali little different.
So now we exited the mosque, put our shoes on, and we're now in the courtyard area. It's kind of nice and sunny out here today. It's going to be a little bit cooler and windier, but you can see as we go around the minarets there, and then we walk around and you can see the big courtyard with all the arches, and then those domes up on top there all are lead, is what the safe says. They're doing some restoration up here. And then again, as we go around, more minarets and then more arches. Things. A lot of people here today. But at least it's not crowded like during the heat of the tourist season. Next is the Hagia Sophia, one of the most awe-inspiring buildings in the world. Originally built as a Christian basilica by Emperor Justinian in 537 AD, it held the title of the world's largest cathedral for nearly 1,000 years.
We are in Hagia Sophia, or Santa Sophia, or Hagia Sophia. How you want, we can tell.
Okay. But not Hagia Sophia.
Not Hagia.
Hagia Sophia.
Not like a Haji.
Yeah. Its massive dome, a marvel of engineering, seems to float effortlessly above the central nave, supported by hidden architectural genius. Over the centuries, Hagia Sophia transitioned from a church to a mosque after the Ottoman conquest in 1453, then to a museum, and now functions as a mosque once again. Inside you'll find shimmering Byzantine mosaics depicting Jesus, Mary, and the saints alongside Islamic calligraphy, a rare and beautiful harmony of the two great civilizations under one roof.
See, today if you donate the money, please, they put your nice picture on the wall for the text. Same lady. Can you see the queen? King, you hold the money. Show I donated money to this area. And then they put for thanks their mosaics here.
That is a big door. So the altar is right here.
Yeah, on the right side.
Yeah. That's supposed to be an angel?
The seraphim angel. 4 seraphim angels. I thought this was the biggest dome in the world at that time. They hold these dome.
So they still use this as a mosque today?
Yeah.
But they left the Christianity in different places.
Yeah. So.
Hidden beneath the bustling streets of Sultanahmet lies one of Istanbul's most mysterious landmarks, the Basilica Cistern. Commissioned by Emperor Justinian in the 6th century, this vast underground reservoir once stored over 80,000 cubic meters of water, supplying the great palace and other nearby buildings. Walkways now lead visitors through a forest of 336 marble columns, many recycled from earlier Roman temples. Dim lighting, the sound of dripping water, and flickering reflections give the space a hauntingly beautiful atmosphere. Don't miss the Medusa heads placed curiously at the base of two columns, a nod to myth and mystery still debated by historians today.
I mean, not need to find you more.
No.
Some cistern use breathing hole. Someone as a monk. Someone restaurant. Someone the lobby of hotel.
Wow. Attention!
Just with one only tree. One is so small that you need it. And the other one is the palm size of here, but just inside the full of color.
Just 3.5 days ago, Istanbul experienced a 6.2 magnitude earthquake. Saif, our guide's going to describe his experience on that day.
3 or 4 days ago, as you know, the earthquake happened in
Yeah.
this area.
Yeah.
Just I stayed with my guest just over there. I wasn't here.
Inside.
Did you feel it?
Of course.
Well, we talked to somebody who was down here,
Yeah.
and she said that they didn't feel a thing.
I check around, nobody say, oh, the earthquake, but I feel.
Yeah.
Really. There's somebody like it, they will pull me like that
Yeah.
suddenly. And then my guest say, from the Germany here, something wrong, say, I say, yes, earthquake happened, but don't worry. I always say that before the earthquake, many times earthquake happened, but still safer than my house.
Sure.
I always say that this, and this happened, real. And don't worry. Still
It's been here for many years.
Just 1 or 2 minutes we stayed just at that corner, and then the security was key, and he opened the door.
Everybody leaves.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Jellyfish looking things.
And then we get someone taking photos. For example, if you look at the next year, you will see the difference parts here.
Jellyfish.
Just 5 years ago.
Day 2, Ottoman grandeur and Bosphorus beauty. Begin day 2 at Topkapi Palace, the political and administrative heart of the Ottoman Empire for nearly 4 centuries. Constructed shortly after the conquest of Constantinople in 1453, this sprawling palace complex once housed generations of sultans, their families, courtiers, and elite guards. Explore the Imperial Gate, first and second courtyards, the Imperial Harem, and the Sacred Chamber of Holy Relics. Here you'll see artifacts such as the Prophet Muhammad's cloak and sword, priceless jewels like the Topkapi dagger, and the world-renowned Spoonmaker's diamond. The palace offers stunning views over the Bosphorus and Golden Horn, making it easy to see why its location was chosen for a symbol of imperial power and prestige. Next, head north along the Bosphorus to the 19th century Dolmabahçe Palace. In stark contrast to the older Topkapi, Dolmabahçe Palace reflects the opulence and modernization of the Ottoman Empire in the 19th century. In stark contrast to the older Topkapi, Dolmabahçe Palace reflects the opulence and modernization of the Ottoman Empire in the 19th century. Completed in 1856 under Sultan Abdülmecid I, this palace was designed in a European style, blending Baroque, Rococo, and neoclassical elements with traditional Ottoman architecture. Inside you'll find crystal chandeliers from Bohemia, gold-gilded ceilings, Italian marble staircases, and silken draperies fit for royalty. The palace boasts 285 rooms, 46 halls, and the world's largest Bohemian crystal chandelier weighing over 4.5 tons. It was also the final residence of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of modern Turkey, who died here in 1938. His room has been preserved exactly as it was, draped in respect and national pride.
So now we've exited the harem, and going to one of the ornate entrances into this court area. This is where the Sultan comes in and comes down into the garden here in the entrance to the building. Thank you.
Day 3, the Asian side of Istanbul. Across the Bosphorus to Kadıköy, a vibrant local neighborhood on the Asian side, it's full of markets, hip cafes, and authentic Turkish street food, a perfect place to explore Istanbul like a local. First stop is Kebapçı Iskender, home of the original Iskender, a lamb and sheep kebab. Discover the myriad of streets and shops and a variety of products and foods that are available. And check out some of the quaint building exteriors.
A little bit expensive, but even Turkish people.
Go to a pickle shop and try the variety of pickle juices.
Good. Pausing.
I gotcha.
So eat the pickles, drink the juice.
Okay.
You guys... Ha? Ali gelecek ha. Benden sonra gelecek. We still...
Learn about and try some of the varieties of olives in Turkey. Try midyechi, or stuffed mussels.
You can record the guy. He's funny.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yeah. Let's eat. Grill.
And try some grilled lamb intestine, kokoreç.
Sandwich, bread, or on the plate. You can have beef intestines as well. Cheaper option, but not popular. I don't recommend it. It's not that good. Lamb intestine is the most popular one. And this is 10 times more delicious when you try it. When I say intestine, it sounds gross, I know that.
Next stop, Üsküdar. From here, we're going to head up to Çamlıca Hill for panoramic views of the city stretching across 2 continents. The Bosphorus from the Asian side, which is down here at the bottom of the hill, over to the European side. It's nice and sunny today, but it's really cold and windy. Then a little tower over there on the left that's got an interesting design on the building itself. I'm not sure. Pro tip for you, we later found out that that's called Çamlıca Tower, and it's actually a tower that you can pay to go up to the top. And from what we see of the pictures, it is a wonderful view, and we wish we would have gone up there.
They didn't do just basic paving.
Yeah, it's got a
They
design
did a
on
nice
it with some
design.
white and gray cobblestones. Again here,
Another shot of the Marmara Sea out there. So it's really beautiful up here. Rather windy. Look at that flag behind me, how much wind is blowing. Going up the top of this hill. We showed you the view. Yeah, nice little park on the right. Nice gardens. And then if you can see behind us, you might be able to see some of Turkey, the Istanbul side. We have a restaurant up here as well. Got some restrooms. Woo, really windy today. All right. Well, I can see quite a bit of Kadıköy. We'll have to look up what those mountains are behind there, but there's a lot of high-rise buildings here that I didn't quite expect as much of.
Finish your day at Çamlıca Mosque, the largest mosque in Turkey. Opened in 2019, it combines modern aesthetics with traditional Ottoman architecture and can hold over 60,000 worshippers.
From this angle, you can see some of the stained glass over on the other side of the building. And then the altar. Again, all the beautiful artistry work up above. The main prayer area. You really see how vast this is. It's maybe kind of hard to tell on video how the scale of it is. Got this beautiful light fixture up here. It's really nice, not so crowded here like other places.
It's so
So,
beautiful.
So what do you think?
I think it's incredible. The building, the feel in here, it's incredible.
So there you have it. Istanbul is a city that lives in layers. Roman, Byzantine, Ottoman, and modern Turkish life all coexisting in harmony. Whether you have 3 days or 3 weeks, you'll never run out of stories to discover. We hope you watch our other Istanbul videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.